welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ife Teresa and this is my beautiful vlog. Welcome back again. I'm really grateful for the views I've currently been getting. I'm currently grateful for everyone supporting my new channel, making me feel very special, making me feel very loved. Thank you so much. We are still on the healing series, and like I said, I'm going to be taking you guys through my journey, how it's been, talk about different random things, and just make each other happy basically. So today we're going to be talking about, people always ask me this question every time, how I combine being an optometrist and being an entertainer. Yes, so I'm going to be giving you how it's been and how I am coping with the two totally different fields, and still doing my best at it. So ever since I moved to Lagos in 2020, I came in for a love show, and that was when the life of being an entertainer began. I was initially just an optometrist, okay, an optometrist that loved vlogging, because if you look at my previous videos, like in 2019, on this same page you see me talking, vlogging, just saying random stuff. Yes, so I've always known that I had like a passion for media, but I just didn't know how to go about it. In 2016, in 2016, if I am not wrong, forgive my blunders today, I went for a course with Stephanie Coker where I was trained how to be a host, and that's why I actually do have some host abilities. Okay, I can comfortably talk to the crowd, I can comfortably host a show, sit the way I'm sitting like this to host my YouTube channel. I can do that for any show, any brand, anywhere. Yes, and that's because I learned from the best. Still, I still was going to practice as an optometrist because that has always been my profession. So after the show, we had COVID, and after COVID I just knew I had to go back to the hospital because I miss taking care of people that's patients, treating their eyes, solving problems, things like that. So I decided to go back to the hospital, and this was way before my youth service year. So when I went back to the hospitals I went to, they were so welcoming, maybe because I was already a public figure and maybe that's the perks of it, but they were very welcoming. They wanted me to work with them, and finally I picked up a place which I knew I could be at and still be an entertainer. So it was, that's where the journey started. Initially, before I went for my youth service, it was like smooth sailing. I was doing both comfortably, everything was just going on fine. There was not so much stress because I think I was just going to the hospital like twice a week, and then I had time to do other things like shoot videos, create content, go for my acting thing and all of that. So yeah, it was quite comfortable. Not until I decided to serve my nation. Oh, this service thing has always been like on my mind. It's mostly my dad's idea because for me, but then I know I want to practice, so it's very paramount that I go for my youth service, except I don't want to practice at all, which was not my plan. So I knew I had to go for my youth service. So in 2021, I decided to go for my youth service. So while you're serving as an optometrist, you still have to work in the hospital. So the same hospital that took me in the time before I was 7 is the same hospital I decided to do my youth service at, because I was already comfortable with them, I was already having fun with them, and they're like a family to me. Thank God I'm blessed with a wonderful boss that understands. Sometimes she can be a bit edgy, which is like normal. She's supposed to be that, okay? Because you always, as an optometrist, you have to report to the hospital, but she understands my lifestyle and knows that I still have to show up in other fields, in other careers. I apologize for the sound. So yeah, that was how I had to combine both. So youth service became tougher because we have what we call a CDS where I have to show up as well. And that takes like a day of my week. And then I still have to, like, you know, go for my shoots. I still have to, you know, job. You know, it was just really very it became very hectic, and Lagos traffic not even making it very easy for me. Okay, so now, do I think I'm doing a good job at both fields? Yeah, I think so. I try to put my best in acting and whatever entertaining field. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think my influencing field and keeping up with social media kind of suffered because I did not have time to create content. I did not have time to take pictures like normal influencers will. I don't have time to make videos like normal influencers will, normal public figures will, you know. So it kind of suffered. And when you are not keeping up with these things, with appearances on social media, with appearances at events, then I mean, people start to forget you. So yeah, it kind of like, you know, dwindled my brand down a little bit. And I mean, I can't kill myself. I can't do more than my power. Like, the whole week I'm working, I'm either in the hospital or entertainment industry. So during the weekends I want to sleep, I want to rest, and those are weekends are days especially that you have to show up for an event. So I'm like, the weekends I want to rest and everything, and I'll just end up not showing up for events, which still made my brand suffer. Because you have to show up for events if you want to keep up in this Lagos. Yeah. Yeah. So what is life like as an optometrist like? We are I don't know, we are normal people. I wouldn't say we are very serious people, no, because I'm not even serious myself. But yeah, we are normal people, and just a little bit more ethical, more professional, more, you know, our lives are more streamlined. We have do's and don'ts because we have a board governing us and everything. So yeah, being an optometrist it's a nice life. Can be very boring, but it's a nice life because you have to go to the hospital, see people, and come back. My favorite part of being an optometrist has to be when I solve a patient's problem, right? So whenever I have patients that I can't help their situation, I feel bad. Okay, I really do feel bad about it. So the joy comes from when I'm able to solve their problem. That is where my joy comes from. Now let's go to life as an entertainer. Life as an entertainer. I enjoy the acting scene. When I first started, I started on Tinsel. Okay, that was not my first production. My first production ever. Okay, not ever. Yeah, ever as a public figure. Apart from the ones we did in the house while we're still in the show, I think, okay, that was Omashala's YouTube series, and it was just one feature that I featured in, and that's when I knew I had it in me. I'm like, oh, you can act. All my friends have been saying, oh, you're a drama queen, try going to the acting industry. That was while I was still in the university, and I always be like, is it for me? Is it for me? But when I did that series, and I'm like, ooh, you can actually act, and yeah, that was when I uncovered that part of me. And then I joined Tinsel, and it was amazing. The first month I was scolded at like several times. Director would say, come out, do something, act the scene, show us the passion, do this, that kind of thing. And it kept happening. So this and that, Auntie Carol, my favorite auntie, Auntie Carol called me aside one day, and she's like, look, if you want to be an actress in this industry, you have to bring out your talent. You have to impress the directors, you have to impress your producer. If you want to keep working, you have to, you know, do this and do that. And I'm like, yes. Now the best part of me that I actually appreciate myself for is the fact that I learn a lot. Okay, I might be very stubborn, but I really do like put my head down to learn. So when I knew that, okay, I had to put my head down to learn the art of acting. It's an art. I didn't go to an acting school, so I had to, you know, put my head down to see if I can be better, right? So I had to work on myself. I had to know that for me to be in this industry, I have to be the best. And now, like, acting is, I mean, every day there are new challenges, you know. So one time I had to try and swim. I don't even swim. I don't even swim, and I had to try. I had to do this scene. I can't tell the writers, oh sorry, you know, I had to try, you know, but there were precautions taken, you know, since they know that I don't know how to swim. So yeah, both worlds have made me and shaped me into being a better person. And this is my healing series, so I'm always going to revert back to, you know, my healing process. So the time when I was going through the breakup, and everything I had was my job, everything I had were the things I was doing at that time. So I buried myself. I remember burying myself in working, I was going to the hospital, I was going on set back to back, you know. I just had to, you know, because that was like the only way I could take my head off things. I knew I needed a holiday though. I needed a holiday so bad at that time, but I just couldn't, because like I said, nobody's going to understand that, oh, she's going through something so she can't work. Nope, no, you gotta work. So I had to work, yeah. So I mean, my career helped me as well. So that's like basically my life. And do I intend to continue? I really don't want to work like this, like so heavily all my life. No, I want to work and enjoy, work and enjoy, work and enjoy and enjoy. So combining both right now is actually overwhelming for me, you know. I just try to push, but I'm hoping that it gets better when I finish my youth service. I'm really hoping it gets better, you know. So that's it. But for now, I'm considering maybe dropping one for the other. I'm not going to say which is which yet, because I don't know what life is going to be like in the next 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. But if you ask me right now, I feel like I am considering dropping one career for the other, you know. I don't want to just keep working without, you know, some rest, without some form of fulfillment, like you have a life. Yeah, I want to have a life. I want to have that, okay, yes, I'm working, I'm earning, but yet I still have a life. I think that's possible. Yeah, I think that's possible. So that's what I pray for myself right now. But yeah, this is how I combine being an optometrist and being an entertainer. It is not a day's job. It is not. And I personally feel like I have so many talents that I have not even explored yet. Okay, I'm currently trying to see if I can explore my music side, but music is another ball game. Like, I just, like, when I was, the first time I went to the studio this period, and I realized to just sing a cover, it took hours, it took concentration, it took let's take it again, and I'm like, oh my god, everyone is trying in their own field. It is not easy at all. It's not easy. So don't feel like, oh, this person is having it better because this person is a doctor, or this person is an actress, so it's easy for them. No. Like, or this person is an artist. No. You don't know what happens behind the scenes. You don't know how this person breaks it or her head to just, you know, get it right, to perfect that thing that you now see outside. That good doctor, that good artist, that good actress or actor, that good influencer. I mean, it takes a lot. So, you know, it's when things happen to you that you actually realize, you keep realizing yourself, you keep realizing your gift, you keep finding yourself. So I also figured out that I love to write a lot. You know, going through my notes on my phone, I'm like, ooh, girl, you're a writer, you're a poet, you know. It's just, I don't know, like God just decided to bless me with a lot of gifts. And I'm just praying that all those gifts, you know, translates to wealth. That's like the prayer. Every gift that God has given me translates to wealth, you know. So I looked at it and I'm like, damn, you can write. And I'm currently writing my first book. Yes, I am so proud of myself. Like, you guys are the first people to hear about this. I'm currently writing my first book, and man, I need the grace of God to complete it. It is not easy. Like, starting something and finishing it is not easy. So yeah, I'm praying I'm able to complete it very soon, in the nearest future. But I'm actually proud that I have started, and I look at the project and I'm like, girl, you're writing, you're finally like putting out your intelligence, your whatever God has blessed you with, you know, into something that people can see, hold, or even read, you know. So yeah, that is coming too. Yeah, so that's that about combining. This is not going to be too much story vlog. That's that about combining both worlds. So maybe you can call me, my friends call me, what's the thing they say, that I live the double life. Yes, that I live the double life, and I think maybe that's kind of true, because today you can see me all shooted up, or healed, everything, blah blah blah, you know, very serious, attending to patients, you know, like my face mask, all serious and all, and tomorrow you just see me looking all baby girl-ish on set, dishing out like, you know, what I have to give, you know. Next tomorrow you can see me looking all pink on YouTube channel like you see me do right now. Yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely living a double life, you know. But finally, I just pray like everything that God has blessed us with are going to translate into wealth. Okay, amen. Oh my days, thank you so much guys for your support, for your love, for everything. This is still my healing series, and it's time to, you know, make the money. It's time to heal mentally, heal physically, heal emotionally, heal spiritually. It's time to explore. It's time to, you know, birth all those hidden things. And for me, I just want to gather the most amazing family. I just want to have the most amazing family. You get what I mean? Yes, and I'm glad I'm actually getting that. Okay, and I'm really grateful for all of you, all the positive comments, all the positivity, all the prayers, everything, even the critics. I'm really grateful for all of you. Okay, so please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is my brand. This is me rebranding, and I am loving it. I'm really loving it. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay guys, I will definitely see you in the next vlog. Bye.